What is up, my legends? It's Scion. We are back, and we are taking a final impressions look at Era of Chaos. So that's been a long road, been like maybe a month and a half or something like that. And this game come a long way when it comes to actual content. There is a lot to do in this game. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to make it as fast as possible because it's gonna be a lot to put into maybe 15-20 minutes, but we're gonna try. So we're gonna start right from the left. And we have the gate, and the gate pretty much allows you to fight different areas and get different currencies. First currency is the crypt. Well, the first place is the crypt, and it gives you EXP to level up your characters. The dwarven treasury gets you gold to help level up your characters as far as equipment. And the dragon utopia, which I showed the last video, I believe, helps you with getting skills or EXP for your skills. Your training ground is pretty much a place where you can do different things as far as getting passives. As you can see right here, as you go through, you get either individual characters and you get currency, and it helps you out to get characters built up. The barracks is a place where you can actually go in, as you can see, and get pieces for individual characters. So we're in castle right now, and all these units right here, as you get them stronger, let's say if I want to do that, you get more pieces of the character of the individual units. And if I want to build this stronger, let's go and do that. That makes it stronger, which gives you more of those individual units. See, all of this right here is helpful. See how far? Oh, can't go any higher than that. Again, all this is helpful to say if I want to start getting more parts of monk and start leveling them up for power, you can go ahead and actually do that. Now the roster, of course, helps you out as far as getting more power to your individual units, and there's different categories that you can put everything in. So let's go to castle. You can see right here, I can have a ways that I can upgrade because you get these scrolls from random places. So we'll do that. Push the score, which pushes the power of all the units within the castle. So you have monk, cavalier, and pikemen, and they all get stronger according to that. Same thing goes. So here we can add somebody in this pixie or sprite, which I just got. The only thing here that I actually use right now is Griffin. So Griffin gets benefit from all of this as well. Got Stranglehold. We get parts of that. So let's upgrade that. Stronghold. I don't know what I said. Stranglehold. Rock and Ogre are beneficial for that, so they get power. Let's go to offensive. Let's do an instant add. We just have Gargoyle here, so let's just upgrade that as best as possible for Gargoyle. Inferno. Just have Imp there, so he have a lot of stuff that I can upgrade for him. That's enough for that. Caster. It's just GOG here. I don't really use GOG. And Necropolis. Okay. That's white and skeleton. Alright. So now we have the Colossus. The Colossus is where you PvP at. You have your arena, your duel champions. It's pretty much like manual PvP, which is always fun for when you want to take people on. You have your altar, where you can come and summon. Now you can come and summon the freeway where you get these keys, which allows you to get a whole bunch of free stuff. You got Sprite again, and a bunch of parts. So let's do that again. Once you do it the second time, it does not show the animation again. And all those items there kind of help you leveling up your characters as well. You have the big version of it, which is where you can get the really good stuff at. And we have this character already, the Orc, so we just got 30 pieces of him, which is actually really good. Because when you go into units and go to Orc, which he's probably down here somewhere. What I can now do with him is rank him up quick because I have 30 pieces of him. So let's do quick activation, and that helps the Orc out. That's why that's good. You always want to get dupes because dupes help. All right, we are at Marketplace now. At Marketplace is where you can actually spend your different currencies in the game. Now, I don't really need majority of stuff here. I guess the spell scrolls, we can snag that. Exceptional gems, we can snag that. Exceptional cores, because that's for upgrading. And we can snag this. Coin-wise, I usually end up really good with coin. I don't need skeleton, like I don't use them. I'm not spending any currency to get the Cavalier or the Wolf Rider. Now you also have these currencies, as you can see right here, which pretty much is gonna cost me. So if I want to get Swordman, which I use him, and I use Rock, we'll snag that. I don't use white, so I'm gonna skip that. Rare wood, that's good for upgrading characters. The rest of the stuff I could skip. All right, isn't this Conquest stuff? I think it's Conquest. Let me see. Yeah, oh, Crusader points. Yeah, the Crusader system, we'll see that in a second. I don't have a lot of currency here, so can't do that. Same thing with artifacts. The artifact system is pretty interesting because as you get stronger and better artifacts, you can actually upgrade and increase them. Let's snag that. And I guess I can do bone armor. Alright, Infernal Runes. We don't really need any of this. We do need that. So let's snag that up. As you get your guild level stronger, you actually unlock more and more of this. As you can see, I don't have a lot unlocked. And then you have the champion version, which you can get parts for your champions who are like the leaders of when you have an army, when you have your armies out and the main characters. So, I kind of like the main character, so I don't usually change off her unless I have to for story. So because we got that artifact earlier, we can upgrade, which benefits all these characters and gives increased power of 582. It's always good to upgrade your artifacts, helps. Again, you know, major power right there for that upgrade. This is where that chest piece was. We just throw that in there even though we're not using it. Which increases the power, so up to 154,000 now. And remember earlier I got the swordsman stuff, so we got 10 of that, so we can throw that in there, get him extra 21 on his power. Same here with the monk. 38 on his power. Let's gain the power here for no reason. Well, for a reason. Like I said, I like the main character, Catherine. She's a waifu. And in here is where you have your spells. So we want to upgrade the spells that she uses during the fight. Let's do a full 10. Throw that up there. Can't upgrade anymore until 48 on that one. Same thing with this one, up until 49. You have your Masteries, which I usually don't change. I just kind of like leave them there. Refresh all. So what this does is you kind of have to decide if you want to keep majority of this. And these are upgrades. I guess I'll go with the bottom. This is good for her increased power. All defensive units get a defensive increase. So my tank units, more tanky. Reduce cooldown on spells and all defense. Yeah, this is perfect. It actually went extremely good. So definitely something that you want to try out. Again, power jumping up real quick. All right, so we're up to campaign now. Now, campaign is interesting because it's an area that allows you to go in every day and you get a buff and you can get individual items that help your characters. So we're just going to go in here and let's see here. This allows you to get individual power, different items, and artifact items. So it's definitely something that you should definitely want to go in. I go for kind of a pincer attack, and now that my Cavaliers, you see my Cavaliers are actually really good now. If you remember a few videos ago, they were not really good. They were kind of trash, and they were my weakness. So they can kind of do their thing. And again, the purpose of coming in here is to get these points so you can actually get conquest points and get items for your skills. All right, snag it up real quick. We are up to astrologer. Now astrologer, you can get tokens, which I don't have any right now, but you can also use your currency and try to go after getting artifacts and artifact power, which goes into the artifact store, which I showed you earlier. Guild stuff is wow. There's a lot to guild, and I barely even have enough open, but there's still a lot to it. So you have the guild hall, which of course is where you have your control of everything. You have your guild rewards, which you can kind of like go after. As you get your character stronger or your guild stronger, these rewards become better, as you can see. If I want to go for a different pack, I can actually spend for that. You have your claim, which we don't have any right now because I didn't get strong enough for all that. You have your leaderboard, which shows you how strong everything is in the game. You have your guild mercenaries, where you can kind of dispatch people to get rewards. So if I want to dispatch them, I can. And you go in there. Thank you. Same thing with this. Just put the characters in that correspond with it. It'll give you the recommended. There you go. If your daily gifts, which is what I just picked up earlier, and your guild technology, which helps you get your guild stronger in individual things. So let's do that, and we can go in with currency, and then bigger currency, which we don't spend stuff on that. You save your currency for when you absolutely positively need it. That's what I do anyway. Because the energy in this game is really hard to come by, so you need to make sure you have at least some currency to get energy every day. So you have your magic guild, as you can see right here, which is pretty much where you determine if you want to go water, fire, air, earth, or elemental, and you can upgrade these, and they have different upgrade paths. Like this is going to be fire damage, this is going to be a hero's attack, which I probably will go for that. This is going to be amplified, so we want to go with damage. Alright, which leaves 20 remaining, which I don't think there's enough for anything else right now. We have to just go and get more of those later. And that's it for the main map. It's a lot of stuff. We're 13 minutes in. So, click the wrong thing. We can still talk about this. Now, this is the guild conquest area. You get a certain amount of energy that you can run around with every day. And the point is to just try to find resources and maybe something that you can take over or claim, or maybe even units that you can claim out here that if you can beat them, like I just found the realm gate, but if you can beat them, Shield the Damned, I'll take that. Glyph, I'll take that. We'll take some power wood, that's for upgrades. You have a Shrine of Magic, you can occupy that. Let him do what he's going to do. And there's a little mini quest. Explain that. A little mini quest that you can do out here, or you can fight monsters. Okay, so she's just giving that up. She's not even going to try to fight me. Are you going to fight? Says he's weak, but watch him not be weak. He is not weak. That is not cool. But again, They're too powerful. We come back and fight another day. Fierce Patrol. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like 300k or something, right? Yep, 900k. 3 times what I thought he was gonna be. And as you can see, my energy is going down on the top right, the blue number. So we got more equipment. Which, as you can see, once you get the equipment, it makes your character stronger. Alright. This is closer. Let's see if we can pull this out. Sometimes you can actually with that bigger difference, you can pull it out. Don't be scared. We got in the back line. Oh, they took down my bottom already. Alright, so we might be able to pull this out if... Can my back line finish them? Yeah, we got it. Now, don't be afraid. Like I just said, when it says something like that, 20k, you can make up the difference if your strategy is good. And that's why I keep reiterating to people that I like the game for the simple fact that it's not easy. And if you set up stuff properly and skillfully, you can win. That was a classic example of it. Now, 40k? No. I don't think that's gonna happen. Like this isn't gonna happen. That's too much to overcome. All right, so we are just about out of energy, and I'm out of energy, and that's all I can do for now. So we're back out. All right, so up here at the top, you have your events. Your first top up gets you, let's see, Firebird, which is pretty nice. You have your level up rewards, what you get when you get to certain levels. I'm just under this to get these individual items, which is pretty nice, actually. You have your value pack, which is to get you marksman right here. And this is blue marksman, but it's only $1, so that's not that bad. Your events. You have your basic right here. You have your VIP right there, which is $9.99. You have your bow, Christmas redemption right here. Your upgrade. So this is actually not that bad. I don't know if let's see here. Do I have anybody that I need to upgrade that I haven't used yet? I guess Ogre and the Orcs, right? Then why don't we just... Oh, I have to level them first, right? Man, that took almost everything. That is expensive. Alright. So you also have your duel, which when you duel, when the battle first day, we get parts of Adelaide. I'm gonna do that right now because I want those parts. Let's pick you. So again, remember this, the way that this game works is you need to have good strategy. If your strategy is trash, you can lose to somebody 40 or 50k lower than you if they end up funding you into a trap. I think I set up my archers incorrect, but we should be okay. Yeah, I did set them up. They shouldn't be standing next to the and now these idiots are in the back line. And just like that, you get the classic example of how you can F it up. I put my archers in the wrong place. Those guys ended up in the back line. I'm still probably going to win. Almost killed my monks. I need them to ice that guy. Now see, this is actually pretty cool because this is a classic example of how you can mess up. I was supposed to put my archers in the back so that guy couldn't run into the back line, and I left the archers at the top next to the monks, and the monks are always targeted. So you just want to put them by themselves so that doesn't happen. So if they did try to, power through and target the monks, then they would just took the hit and healed themselves through it, and then the archers would have been safe on the bottom to protect those guys from running into the back. So that almost made me lose, but that's classic example of why the game's kind of cool. You can beat stuff. So you saw me beat something that was stronger than me, and me almost lose to somebody who I was stronger than because I didn't do it properly. It's cause and effect and make you have to actually play properly, and that's what makes the game interesting. Alright. I believe we've done everything. We did the events. Here's the actual store where you have all your items at. Christmas Carol. Oh, that's Craig Hack, but as Santa Claus? I'm up to him in the storyline where you can get him. That's kind of cute. Here's the leaderboards. Who's the strongest? The team kind of OP. Yeah, out here being the beast. This Walking Dead unit. This unit is ridiculously strong, and I need to level it up because this is just an R unit, but he leveled it all the way up to be an orange. They are strong because the simple fact that you have to run into them and they cause you damage the entire time is just crazy. That unit is just really good. Don't sleep on that R unit. That's a really good R unit. You have your sign-in right here. I need to get 200 points. We're almost there to get that. I need to be VIP for that one. Alright, so on the bottom right here, you have your privileges, was kind of like a account-wide type of benefit. No, let's not do that. Do we want gate endurance? No. Auto recruitment? Nah. Daily mission? Yes. I can't do it. Alright, so I think I'm going to save for the daily mission, because the daily mission means you get more EXP, which is very good. So what's next? There's an event thing here. Let's get a Christmas bonus. Daily sign in. Ice elemental, nice. I don't have any elementals yet, so that'd be pretty good. Did I really miss this much? Oh, I didn't miss that much there, so let's free this. Yeah, I did miss these. I'll just do the free one. Now, there's also something, if you haven't noticed, there's little Santa Clauses all over the board. If you click them, you get free items. There's one in the back over there. That is not what I clicked. Alright, there's another one right here. Let me see if there's any more. There's one right here. There's two more right here. Why did that one say expired? That's weird. Alright, let's see if we can find any more. I think that's it. I think that's it, but someone will probably tell me, you missed one in it. But I don't see another one. I think it's all the goodies I'm getting today. Alright, so you have your missions which allow you to do daily stuff and get EXP for that. This is the quickest way to level, so you just want to just do everything. Even if you lose, it doesn't matter. You have your formation, which is pretty much what your team is going to be and what you want to have it actually out there. your inventory where all your goodies go. You see all your units, all your pieces for everything. Your artifacts, which we showed already. The main heroes. These are all my heroes that I have.
I am the best archer in the world.
Feel the power of apps.
Okay.
I will
And then units, which is just pretty much all the units that you have, and these are all my units. And that's about it. So my final impression on this game is, I think that it has potential because there's a lot of crap in this game that you need to know and need to learn. It has a huge learning curve, and that may daunt people because it's a gacha game, and on top of being a gacha game, it's a mobile gacha game. And you know, if you're really on your phone and playing a game with this much depth, it'll kind of be like, how am I going to get through this type of game? But if you can sit and try to figure it out and get your team together, it's kind of satisfying when you win and when you take down people who are like 50 to 60k stronger than you because you came up with a better team and you upgraded your team better and you came up with a better strat. And that's what I look for. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to beat the people stronger than me with a good team. I went for a pincer and have my middle line protect my back line long enough for my front line and the pincer to actually work to take out their side. That's kind of like my strategy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I found it works more times than not. So that is all I got for you guys. Again, this was a sponsored Ubisoft video, but it was actually pretty fun to hang with this game and play it. I hope more games actually give you a challenge and make it hard for you, because the game makes it hard for you and they don't hold your hand, and I don't want my hand held. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Be legendary and see you next game.